Get in, loser! Your money choices aren't about math, they're about shame. The job you take, the debt you hide, the things you buy to feel worthy. Shame is the hidden force steering it all. Until you see it, you'll keep repeating the same patterns. Block number one, avoidance, the silent freeze. Avoiding your money isn't laziness, it's your nervous system in survival mode. When you freeze in front of your bills or your bank app, your brain is protecting you. Researcher Brené Brown calls shame the most primitive human fear, the fear of disconnection. Your nervous system interprets financial mistakes as social danger, potential judgment, rejection, or abandonment. Avoidance is literally your brain's way of keeping you safe. Real life. Avoiding money costs you late fees, higher interests, missed opportunities. Shame makes you bleed slowly, visibly. Journal prompt. What money conversation have I been avoiding? Somatic hack. One hand on your belly, one on your chest. Say out loud, I can survive knowing the truth. Ignoring your bank account is like ignoring a wildfire. It's still burning even if you don't look. Block number two, overcompensation, the flex. Shame doesn't just hide. Sometimes it overcompensates. People buy luxury items they don't need, drive cars they can't afford, or give gifts while drowning in debt. It's not confidence, it's covering insecurity. Over a century ago, Thorstein Veblen, an American economist and sociologist, identified conspicuous consumption, buying to display social status rather than practical needs. This shows that overcompensation and flexing aren't modern social media problems. They're part of a long historical and sociological pattern. Today, it manifests in Instagram, designer labels, and online status symbols, but the roots are the same. Journal prompt. When did I last buy something to impress others? Hack. Ask yourself, would I still want this if nobody saw it? If your self worth is measured by purchases, no wonder things keep getting returned. Block number three, self-sabotage. Stability feels unsafe. Here's the counterintuitive truth. Stability can feel unsafe. If you grew up in a chaotic or unpredictable environment, your nervous system learned to expect instability. Calm feels foreign, and abundance can trigger stress. Your brain might unconsciously push money away, overspend, or sabotage savings because being stable doesn't match its survival script. This is homeostasis of identity. Your brain prefers familiar patterns over beneficial changes. Stability feels unfamiliar and therefore unsafe. Real life. Lottery winners often go broke not because they're unwise, but because their nervous systems don't know how to handle sustained abundance. They're trained to expect loss, and when security arrives, they unconsciously self-sabotage. Journal prompt. What do I usually do when money starts feeling stable? Somatic hack. Save a small amount, sit with it, breathe, teach your body that stability is safe. If you treat stability like a scam, congratulations, you're scamming yourself. Block number four, silence equals shame. Silence around money isn't neutral. Growing up in homes where bills were hidden or money was taboo teaches the brain, don't ask, don't tell. But this silence doesn't protect you, it leaves you unprepared. Taboo topics create information vacuums, which the brain fills with fear, guesswork, and shame. Real life. Many adults learn more about grades than credit cards. Now they Google taxes at 30 and feel like failures. Start money microtalks. Say one small sentence like, I'm saving $100 this month. Pretending money doesn't exist doesn't make you classy, it just makes you confused at the ATM. Block number five, comparison, the social shame. Comparison is shame's favorite tool. Social media fuels it. You see someone's vacation, and suddenly your life feels broke. Shame whispers, you're behind. Upward social comparison increases cortisol, your stress hormone. Instagram literally stresses your nervous system. Journal prompt. Who do I compare myself to financially, and what story do I tell myself? Hack. 1 week comparison detox. Unfollow triggering accounts and track your mood. Comparing your wallet to someone's curated feed is like comparing your kitchen to a cooking show, staged, fake, and full of editors. Block number 6, shame through history and culture. Money shame isn't just personal, it's cultural, systemic, and intergenerational. For centuries, societies have weaponized shame to control behavior. In medieval Europe, debt wasn't just a problem, it was a moral failing, almost like a sin. Poor people were seen as lazy or immoral. Fast forward to modern capitalism, and being broke is still stigmatized. Your worth is measured by your financial status, even if the system itself is rigged. Research on intergenerational trauma shows that stress, scarcity, and financial instability can leave epigenetic marks, chemical changes that affect how your genes express stress responses. That means your nervous system could literally be carrying survival strategies from your grandparents or great grandparents. Your body might instinctively react to money like it's a threat, long before your conscious mind understands it. Take a moment. Think about the money stories you inherited. Which beliefs still influence your behavior? Writing them down could be the first step to reclaiming control from centuries of hidden programming. You're not just bad with money, you're running 400 years of financial trauma software like Windows 98, glitches included. The science of shame. Brené Brown calls shame the master emotion, and for a good reason. Unlike guilt, which says, I did something bad, shame whispers, I am bad. And when you fuse that with money, it hits your self worth like a freight train. Brain imaging shows that shame activates regions associated with physical pain. That's why seeing a low bank balance or getting a debt notice literally feels like a punch in your gut. Shame is also deeply social. Our brains evolved to respond to social threats more strongly than physical ones because belonging was survival. Money shame taps into that same circuitry. When your nervous system detects financial failure, real or imagined, it reacts as if your social connection is threatened. No wonder it can make people freeze, overspend, or hide bills. Think about it. Every time you avoid opening a statement or scroll past someone's vacation photos feeling inferior, your body is signaling danger. Awareness is key. Naming these reactions, feeling them, and tracing them back to patterns, personal, familial, or cultural, gives you power to interrupt the cycle. Debt collectors don't scare your wallet, they scare your brain's survival wiring. Good news? Now you know. And forewarned is forearmed. For the next week, notice one moment of money shame each day. Avoiding a bill, flexing a purchase, comparing yourself, staying silent. Track it in a notebook, phone, or doodles. Awareness itself begins to break the loop. At the end of the week, read your notes and see your personal shame map emerge. Rewriting your money story. Once you've mapped your shame, rewrite your story. Imagine money is a tool, not a threat. Each morning, say aloud, I can handle money with courage. I deserve stability. Maybe write down one small action today that aligns with this story. Stop letting your inner financial critic ghostwrite your life. Fire them. Shame loves focusing on what's wrong. Fight back with micro wins. Even $5 saved or one bill paid on time counts. Notice it, celebrate it, and maybe jot down a tiny victory each day. Seeing progress builds momentum. Congrats! You just adulted for 5 seconds without collapsing into shame puddles. Gold star, friend. Mindful spending and emotional awareness. Every purchase carries an emotional footprint. Notice the feeling behind the buy. Are you buying from joy, boredom, comparison, or shame? Maybe write a word or two about the emotion each time. After a week, patterns emerge. Awareness itself is power. Your credit card is not a therapist. Stop outsourcing emotional labor to plastic. Shame is loud, sneaky, relentless, but now you see it. Awareness is your superpower. Your money story doesn't have to repeat all trauma. Pause, notice, choose differently. Track, reflect, celebrate. Your nervous system will thank you, your wallet will thank you, and you will thank you. Money shame tried to ruin your life. Plot twist, you just got the script, and spoiler alert, you're the main character now.